Oh, man. You could just sit and look at it for days, couldn't you? Welcome back. Welcome back for people coming back, or if you're just joining us, hello, hello. And if you haven't played Silent Hill, go watch the first part of this video and see if you'd like it, and then go play it, because I know you're going to like it. It is a beautiful October evening. Nice and chilly outside. It got down near to 28 degrees last night. Wonderful, cold temperatures that came in after we've been having rough 85s for who knows how long over the course of the days. Got a big, almost full moon tonight. Super clear skies. Stepped outside just before this. Ooh, that fall season is hitting. Spooky season is here. It is in full swing, and we, of course, are doing some Silent Hill 2. I've been offline for a few days. I've been, doing some other games as well. Promised a buddy of mine I'd be playing Mass Effect. Finished Mass Effect 1 today. Did a little Far Cry 3 a couple days ago. Kind of just been having the whole buffet recently, but no matter how many times I visit, I'll never fail to return to Silent Hill. Last we left off, we were in Heaven's Night. We had bumped into a familiar yet different face, Maria. Sort of this promiscuous version of our wife that we have discovered. Also, again, if you're just joining us on this series, we're doing what I call classic HUD mode. I'm kind of just disabling all of the HUD that I can, with the exception of just aiming reticle. And we are using the 90s film grain filter, which can admittedly make the fog look a little janky at times, but we've been pretty dedicated to it so far. Jumping in on a high note. I forgot we left off right in here. Just like I said about the menu screen, something really special about Silent Hill, especially the second game, is these moments that make you just want to sit and soak it all in, rather than press forward and continue. It's a big thing with this game. I was admittedly a little bummed about the removal of the original menu screen, but admittedly it's just an image of water with no sound or anything. So yeah, I understand the switch up. I like that they let the track continue to play in here like in the original game as well, because again, there were moments in the game that you didn't need to sit and just soak in the atmosphere, but that you kind of want to. Yeah, again, the original track for Heaven's Night in this game was very similar, minus the bass line. Well, actually, it's similar melody, but actually now that I'm listening to it, it's pretty different. But in the original, you just pass through this area, and I like that they prolong the scene and let the track play again so that you can just sit here and, again, kind of soak it up. Because this is a reprieve you don't really get in a lot of other places in the game. In fact, I would say this is one of the more colorful scenes that you get to see, among everything else you see later on. But again, it's one of those last moments of comfort you really get. Kind of like there's a moment in Silent Hill 3, very, very close to the beginning, actually, with this beautiful track, End of Small Sanctuary, and that moment right there, I spent an extended amount of time in right after the mall or right before the mall gets spooky. They make these good scenic moments with great soundtracks that make you feel cozy. They don't have save rooms in Silent Hill like you have in Resident Evil. The Resident Evil gets the save rooms that feel very calm and melodical, peaceful. In Silent Hill, you just get these little in-between moments. I don't know, it's like they just take a break sometimes. What do you think, Maria? Did we take a break?
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's move on.
Let's go.
All right, then. Come on.
Yeah, they do an incredible job at making her very alluring, without being overtly obvious about it. In the first game, she's very, very obvious.
In case we need a break.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Sorry, I was talking while she said that.
I'm
Jeez.
important still.
Look at that scene. I love that she just couldn't even see out there. It just looked like a wall of fog when she opened the door. Yeah, as I was talking, she said we could return here later if we wanted to take a break. Wink, wink. Yeah, sorry, I need to shut up when the characters are talking. However, again, wonderful job making her alluring and obviously seductive without it feeling like she's throwing herself at you. I mean, like, she still is, it just feels more subtle. You know, in my first playthrough, I didn't even check out the exterior of Heaven's Night when we exited. Man, I hope it's here in Silent Hill 3 Remake, if that happens, when that happens. Alright. Kind of begin picking up some story details where we left off. We were following a young girl named Laura, and we took a shortcut through the Heaven's Night, and now... Not to spoil anything too heavy, but we're going to press on. Honestly trying to remember the control scheme in my head, and obviously I got to check the map like every 20 seconds or so. You know, this is a cool detail. I was on a Reddit thread today, and I saw a newcomer to the series ask about these walls that are kind of everywhere, all over the streets, and something that was very interesting. I never really put any thought to it. I was just like, it's Silent Hill, you know? Like, what are you going to do? The roads are blocked, the roads are out, the roads are destroyed, whatever. Like, that's the game. But someone mentioned that this way of blocking all of the streets is almost the town's way of guiding James in his journey to go and find his wife, or more accurately, the truth. The truth is what they said in that thread that I thought made it interesting.
Okay, let's keep going now.
I was also playing a little Resident Evil 4 Remake the other day, which is, actually I was doing that in PSVR, which has been very fun. The controls are kind of janky sometimes. Sometimes the aiming seems a little off. Maybe that's me, you know. Could be a skill issue. But something I noticed about Ashley in the Resident Evil 4 Remake is, yes, she does have very specific moments where she'll, like, speak and have dialogue and stuff, but I think when Bloober was making this remake, on the note of the HUD thing, I do have that on because when we get a health item, we need to have it go bloop. Something I noticed about this game that I think Bloober Team took to heart in contrast to the Resident Evil 4 remake is that they wanted your companion to feel very alive. Not her eyes. Her eyes are freaking dead, if you notice that. I said that in the last video. The Avatar's eyes don't seem to shift very much. Maybe James is doing, I haven't noticed yet. No, the eyes are all still pretty locked on. Anyways, try to ignore that. Otherwise, if you just absorb Maria's character as you progress through the game and let her just speak as you go to places or do stuff, it makes her feel very real. Very alive. See?
Me.
You had great timing with that, Maria. Thank you very much. Alright, we're going to pick up the pace a little. No time to waste. I will try to catch some good details as we progress. Like, I'm curious. I don't remember...
We're on the other side of that chasm. Some detour. But hey, at least we're here.
Here meaning where, exactly?
Come on, you'll find out.
Here we go. Yeah, this is another added piece that they have. I was really, really sad when I hopped on the map and... You know what? We'll take a detour. We'll take a detour, because this is an analysis that we're doing. This is a long play. We're going to make it long. We're going to absorb all the details that we can. Oh, shoot. Can we not go there now? Oh, no. You're supposed to be able to go to the bowling alley. You can still go there. Maybe it's later that we can go there. We'll see. I hear something, though. That's disturbing. I don't see anything. That's what makes it weird. Hello? See, like, you can see a little gap in there, kinda. Oh, wait. That was almost a cool setup. I was hopeful. I was hopeful for kind of like almost like a PT nod kind of situation. What a bummer. Either way, let's continue. Just a bug, just a creeper. Yeah, I enjoy this added section here. Again, the scenery is all super great. All the scenery is worth gawking at for a little bit. But I like that they add this little scene here with Maria before you progress on. They flesh her out a lot more. It feels like she gets more screen time in the remake because they give her additional little nuanced cutscenes like this thing right here and the dialogue between traveling to places. And she's also got that scene at the Heaven's Night.
A garden?
There's a bit more to it than that.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on. She's just around the corner.
Oh, dude, but I'm basking. Look at how good it looks. If they ever do some sort of patch, like Unreal, I guess, do some sort of patch that would fix the visual bugs, and I'm not super into engines, so I don't know about all that, but if there's some sort of patch they could do to fix the little visual bugs that I see here and there, it would be just absolutely perfect looking. And aside from that, like, you know, development-wise, it looks perfect, using what they had. I just wish the Unreal bugs weren't there.
Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts. Kind of a local legend. Tells of a woman who was cast out. Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who fell madly in love with her. And every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint, patron of undying love. Hence this place.
She's not here.
James staying on task, my boy.
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place.
It's kind of an interesting thing for him to say, because this wasn't an original location in the original. As far as I know, even the story is an addition that they made in the remake.
Hey.
Sorry, this little story right here, obviously.
It's okay. There's plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
No, it's kind of disconjointed from my last playthrough of this, but Maria's subtle touch there of James is something that he did not permit at the docks previously with Maria. You'll notice there in that moment of weakness that James was having in realization that not only is Mary not here in this park, she's probably not in the town, and that this is just a delusion of his, and that she's actually dead. And Maria, sees this moment, I don't know, to kind of slip in. And you'll notice that James kind of accepts it. He doesn't shrug her off or scoot away or anything. He just allows it to happen. Anyways, that's just kind of a small thing I kind of noticed there in that cutscene. Jeez, it looks so good. It looks incredible. Like, I'm just kind of seeing the fog roll around the bushes and around the trees and everything. I I say it every time I stream, but I cannot wait for the remakes if and when they happen. Oh God, please. Anyways, I like this little addition they had here. Again, the Moonlight Grove, is that what it is? Yeah, Moonlight Grove was not a location in the original game, nor was this little story detail, again, as far as I know, about this Lady of the Light. However, the island that she's referencing, and this is what I love, pretty much everything they just put in here fits with Silent Hill. I think that people have a lot of issues, myself included, about non-canon uses of like characters or locations or just things that feel odd and out of place in sequels that were in the Silent Hill games, like the Western developed Silent Hill games. Like, you know, the use of Pyramid Head, anything outside of Silent Hill 2 is not canon for reasons we'll get into later in this playthrough series, but this here plays into a lot of existing premises or pieces of lore in the Silent Hill franchise, including the location she mentions. This island is, I'm assuming, the island that you see in the Rebirth ending of the game. And this Lady of the Light kind of is another, and I love that Silent Hill has all of these, and again, this fits perfectly that Maria would insert this story about this person, kind of ghost stories and local legends or like myths that feel very believable. And this all fits very perfectly. She uses this character not only to allude to the greater themes of the town and the existing lore of it, the island that you see again in the Rebirth ending, but also just kind of fits Silent Hill for like another ghost story among like the many that already exist for the town. Yeah, I remember my first playthrough thinking, oh, this is new. Like, and again, with remakes and stuff, it's kind of, when you play the original a lot, it's hard to know if you're going to like new additions. But my first playthrough, I remember seeing that and thought that fit very well overall. But I just caught a lot more detail and nuance about why as it hit the second time around.
I think it came from inside the theater.
Oh, right. I kind of just shrugged off the fact that we just heard a little girl screaming. This is also something I think is funny, is James climbs through however many of these windows in this game, but here...
You okay?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Just that once, though.
Maybe you better wait here.
Okay. Not much of a movie fan anyway.
See,
And James?
Yeah.
Be careful in there.
Yeah.
believable that Maria would not really want to go through, you know, that after witnessing cutting my hand on that. I think if you listen close, they're about to do... Yep, there it is. Alone in the Town. My first playthrough of this, I went to the bowling alley as soon as possible because I spoiled something for myself and I saw somebody online found the pizza at the bowling alley. And we're going to try and go there later after we get out of here. Maybe we can take Maria there with us. But I remember visiting there and not hearing the music that's playing right now, and I was so sad. And then I got here, and as soon as I heard it, completely unaltered, I was overjoyed, as I'm sure many other fans were. Because there are a lot of tracks that are great, and the remakes of them that Akira Yamaoka does are great, but man, there are some that I just couldn't re-envision in any other way. That one especially. Alright, here we're finding Eddie again after we found him at the apartments a couple playthroughs ago. The difference from the bowling alley scene, instead you see Eddie here at again, a new location for the franchise. I don't think we've seen this in any of the other games in the movie theater. With his beloved
Eddie?
pizza box. And ice cream.
Oh. You're,
James. We met back at the apartment building.
You also see
Yeah.
that Eddie's breath is
remember.
always cold, kind of an allusion to... that caught me off guard, I forgot about that.
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
The DEI people did not watch this cutscene. The people that are like, Silent Hill 2
didn't get around
Remake
to
is
it
DEI,
yet.
they did not watch Eddie right here.
At least you got your appetite back.
I love the facial nuance they add too. Instead of
Are you
making
alone
him
here,
say
Eddie?
something, they show it. They don't say it. Like that obviously wounded him a lot.
No.
Well,
That's probably just Laura messing around.
the little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go look for her. You coming?
A lot of dialogue,
Now
just
you
cold.
want me to come with you?
Oh, I love that. Eddie, I think Eddie remake is Eddie in the remake is better. Honestly. Man, it hits a lot. Eddie is a powerful character. I think it's honestly, especially in this, just like seeing how wounded he got when we made that comment, as well as, you know, going off and him being like, "Oh, now you want me to come with you?" Makes him very human. You know, it's sad. But also, yeah, again, you notice that kind of breath that he had, the foggy breath, maybe an allusion to kind of his other world or the freezer section we find him in later in the game. Which, again, if you know what I'm talking about, good stuff. I think that might be one of the scariest encounters in the game.
Laura?
Cross that bridge when we come to it. Take a drink, if we're still doing that. Of Sprite. Again, Bloober Team does a lot to change up what you were thinking was going to happen, and then it doesn't. Again, I went directly to the bowling alley because I was like, is it still there? Like, what do they do different? Is it just like a pizza is there? Do you bump into Eddie? Nope, it's just the pizza. And again, hopefully we'll go and visit that here in a moment, but having the encounter be different in a different location, and again, a few lines of dialogue were completely unaltered. I love that they still included the Alone in the Town theme from the bowling alley in the original, unaltered. But this was another good way that they, again, kind of divert from what you would expect and put an original twist on it that is not too far off from the original. Oh man, I'm going to be missing that head a lot here. Gonna? Nope. Again, you can hear it very quietly playing. It's like one of my favorite tracks from the game. You can't see me, but I'm like grinning super hard right now. I love that this is here.
Hey!
You watching a Silent Hill 2 long play? Me too, dude. The original Silent Hill 2. It is very interesting that they include that almost as like a, I don't know about an Easter egg, but it's interesting how they place the track like on the camera there almost. Like you'll notice it's kind of fading out as we get further away from it. Pretty wrecked back here for the theater looking as decent as it did up there. I guess it still looks pretty crummy. See, yep, there it is. I think I just backtracked anyways, and I was supposed to look through there earlier, but still, neat little detail.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Alright, not super interested in the theater. We'll go ahead and press on.
Did you see the little girl?
Yeah, I tried to stop her, but she went that way. We can still catch her.
Alrighty. Again, I want to see if I can take Maria with me. We're gonna go bowling. Sorry, little girl. Do not bump into any monsters. We're gonna go bowling.
I could really use a warning next time.
I will give you a warning next time. Don't worry. All right. Looks like we're not going bowling. Yeah, we're not going bowling. That's a bummer. All right. Next playthrough. On we go. Where's the little girl? Laura's always been a very interesting character to me, now that I mention her. You know, I remember, I still see subs or threads where people are debating if Laura is, you know, like a vision from the town or something. And, you know, that's all been disregarded. That's not true. The creators have, you know, debunked that online. However, she's still very interesting to me as almost a character that is... Well, she's not made to torment James, but she totally does, in addition to a lot of other things. I mean, you see Pyramid Head encountered and tormenting not just James, but many other things, including the mannequins, as seen at the apartments. I like this redesign they did of Brookhaven. Someone mentioned in a forum I saw that the model for the apartment building was based off of... I forget which apartment building specific. Maybe it was from 7, or no. The Sixth Sense? Someone fact check me. You know, fact check me on that. But the apartment building in the remake was based on something from some movie I've seen. I forget which. Or I forget which, but... Nonetheless, we'll press on. Shotgun shells.
Is that a gun cabinet?
And a gun cabinet.
In a hospital?
Telling of a weapon we may receive soon-ish.
Somehow that seems worse.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Brookhaven. I wasn't particularly looking forward to this area when I saw the gameplay clips. They do a great job with it and expanding it, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggled here a few times. It took me a while to get through here my first playthrough, but again, wonderful play on the original that they have, mixing pretty much everything up. This, I would say the apartments felt more reminiscent of the original, and this feels less reminiscent of the original, especially with the windows letting in the light, which also something I kind of remember when watching the early gameplay clips. This was a clip that I saw, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna like this game. Not true. I said that, and yes, I thought it in earnest, but then I gave it more thought. I watched the clip a couple times over, and I was playing the original again, and I thought about it, and I was like, this section of the game does take place at sunset. The sun was just not as prominent. There's this orange hue that happens after you exit Heaven's Night, leading up to meeting Eddie at the bowling alley. And that area, sorry, not this area, the area in the remake, when you're exiting the bowling alley and exiting Heaven's Night, those two areas leading up to Brookhaven are lit with this kind of similar orange light. I would say this is more of a bright orange. I would go for a little more on the, you know, saturated orange side, but I think they did a good job carrying that over, because you kind of just saw that while we were outside as well, especially in that cutscene leading up to here. It almost just feels... I wish that it was a little bit more broken, the sunshine. It almost seems like it's not diluted enough by the fog as it's coming into the windows. Feels like it should be almost paler. I guess I should make up my mind. More saturated or paler, one or the other. Ooh, almost spooky. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Wait. Woo. Again, I like that Silent Hill as a franchise kind of alludes to ghosts and ghost stories. Not that this is like absurdly spooky or anything. It's like a gust through the window, but those kind of events almost feel haunting when they happen casually like that. I think where you can see these, but somebody in some thread said that Maria can't see these save points, and that's some sort of allusion to them being like a manifestation of James's mind or something like that, but I don't know. Maria is one of those characters that breaks the rules.
You trying to blind me, James?
Not really. Anyways, again, I think they had a lot of things that were faithful. Again, like I said in previous videos, they keep a lot of the same design in terms of the look and style. Like this checkered floor, that was something from the original. Weird, tiny details that feel like they are capturing the original. The design of Brookhaven, like the way that this looks, feels different in some spots. But that's, I'd say, I forgot we found the White Prism last time. Bummer we can't get that rebirth ending. I missed the chalice early on. But again, like this arch, something you definitely wouldn't see in the original. It's just kind of a, what is it? A symptom of being remade in modern engines. You can't just have blocky everything like you had in the first game. Sorry, the original game. Speaking of the first game, goodness, still going to recommend you guys go play that. Alright, I'm kind of putting this off. We're just going to go and progress the game a little bit. Just kind of taking in the Brookhaven scenery as we progress before jumping deeper in.
There.
Laura, wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it.
Why would she run from us?
I don't think she likes me very much.
But why?
I don't know.
Pretty sure this is locked already. Yeah. What's that saying? Shatter your life? Interesting. Well, okay. Again, it's very different looking than the original. I remember, again, when I was watching the footage, I saw that scene with Laura and saw all of this vinery sprouting up and through the place, and I was like, that looks more Last of Us than Silent Hill to me. But again, symptom of a modern remake is them adding more, and that includes the scenery. Just feels less Brookhaven-y to me than the original, but that will probably come with time with the sound design, which you hear a lot of sounds from the original game once you make it to the Otherworld section of this area, which is pretty awesome. I think that the original Brookhaven, when I got to Brookhaven Otherworld in my first playthrough of the original Silent Hill 2, jeez, I almost wanted to stop playing for a little bit. Not because it was hard, but just because, like, the sounds are horrifying. Again, the Otherworld section in the apartments doesn't feel, well, not in the original, as much as the Otherworld sections in the latter parts of the game. But the Brookhaven Otherworld, dude, that one it hits you over the head, like, very hard. At least, again, with sound design and, with the sound design and the visuals. Did I not go in here? Is this locked? Again, I kind of struggled with this section in my first playthrough of this. I guess I haven't tried that door down this way yet. I know these pictures come in handy for later. At first I thought they were just scenery, and then there's, you'll find there gets to be a puzzle involved. I'm pretty sure this is locked. No? Excellent. Wouldn't be Silent Hill if all the doors were not locked. I think I said this once in this series, but again, one of those the final screen results will tell you how many times you try to open locked doors. I'm gonna break my record, baby. I can't smash any of these, can I? What about this? There's the white tape. Forgot we get white tape in this game for that.
Not sure.
I'm not gonna stay quiet though. I'm definitely gonna make a lot of noise. Superb. We're gonna be stacked up. Pyramid Head doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, again, I mentioned a puzzle involving the pictures we were talking about. What else do we got in here? I see you looking at some things. We're going to eventually find a shotgun and be able to use those shells, but a lot of melee. Games like these, when you can melee, I always try to use melee. Or at the very least, if I can conserve ammo. Big Dead Space fan. I love oh, what is it? Kinesis? Not kinesis. That's stasis. Oh, what is throwing things in Dead Space? I haven't played Dead Space in ages. Wait, we have more doors to go down here. Nurses, doctors, trees. I don't think I bumped into anything I can punch that into yet, did I? Security, I suppose. No, the security was where the shotgun was. I may have just missed something. I'm also trying to leave behind the seductress. You can stay out there. No. Ah, I did miss something.
Key in there. No combination though.
I think they said
We should
it
look
was
around.
nurse's doctor.
Might be written down somewhere.
It's not. So we got 7 nurses and 4 trees, and I think 2 doctors.
You
Nurses, doctors, trees.
looking for something in these photos?
Yes. Nurses, doctors, trees. Bingo. Well, I could have done that a while ago, I suppose.
Basement.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, typical scary game, right? My thoughts exactly. Maria, would you like to take this pipe? You could be of some use, you know?
Empty.
Instead, you're just
More than
frail
you
and
think.
chasing me. This was something I like. In the original game, the basement was pretty much just like a storage room and a closet next to it. And you don't really see very much of it. You hear this weird noise at the bottom of the stairs, and in the HD collection, that noise is super broken and it like plays on repeat. To the point that I remember playing the HD collection at one point, and I'm like, wow, this part is not scary as a result of this, but anyways, the original, yeah, it freaked me out. But here, again, remake land, we have a lot more to the basement. Which I appreciate, because like I just said, it's basements are scary. They do an extra good job here. Alright, I gotta get in game mode, I gotta set up. Because soon we'll be seeing the mannequins, and goodness, the past week, I can't believe how many mannequin posts I've seen, not just on the Silent Hill sub, but all the other subreddits. The video game subreddit, the horror game subreddit.
More of those things.
Hold up. I think I didn't hear you. Oh, it's Maria. I wonder if you... No, it doesn't let you. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was playing the Resident Evil 4 remake the other day in VR, and I didn't really mean to, but I shot Ashley as she got scooped up, and I kind of forgot how easy it is to do that if you're not careful. Get some? Alright, James, you're looking at something. What do you see over here? Is this the thing that we need? Yeah. Kind of feels like the boiler room in the first game, in some regards. The first being the actual first Silent Hill, not the remake like I keep, doing by accident. Referring to,
They're coming.
You want to try that again? Whoa! That was dumb. I should have just kept swinging. Hey, dude, come here. I really do like that you can tell how close the enemies are to dead, or at least how damaged they are by, the blood and stuff on the outside of them. Nice little addition there. How damaged are you, James? Put down that weapon of yours. I suppose I could also check the menu, but I'm not trying to slow things down. Hold up! Out of the way, Maria. You don't want to get piped. Haha, actually. Oh, I hate myself. I hate that I said that. Wait, what was that? Ooh, that was cool. If that happened in my first playthrough, I don't remember it. Come on, dude. There you go. Or maybe it just wasn't dead enough. Maybe it needed a little more. I love that there is context to you stomping out the monsters, because with Dead Space, that's not true. With Dead Space, there's some times where you definitely need to stomp them a couple more times, but it feels less predictable in this, if an enemy is going to get back up or not. Can I just jump over, or do I gotta put something here? I'm pretty sure I gotta put something here. Nice. Glad it locked onto that. I definitely wasn't looking in the right direction. Speaking of not looking in the right direction, yeah, I'm still having some trouble just relying on James's head to see things I need to interact with. Scoot! You're in the way, Maria.
Hey.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
I'm interested if there's different nuances to getting the Maria ending in this game. Or at least major differences. Because, the spots where she says, hey, let me in, or open the door, there's a couple of spots, I think 2, maybe 3, in the game that you experience like that. I wonder if the longer you ignore her, if that contributes, or if you, do it quicker, if that might contribute to the Maria ending. Maybe, probably not, I doubt it. It's possible. I can't really speak to how intense Bloober did with, the remake quote point system. Jeez, I got more syringes than I do got health drinks. That's interesting. Wanted to see if that was the map from the original. It was not, sadly, but people have noticed they do place the original maps in the game here and there. I heard the radio go off. Maybe I'm crazy.
There's more of them.
Get some! like this game, Signalis, Dead Space. What other games do you get to stomp on the enemies? I guess Resident Evil 5. Get in there, boy. Nice. They do seem to sit still a little bit too conveniently long instead of react quickly. Was the boiler room that I think I needed to get to? No, generator room. It's right here. Ah, man. I would love Resident Evil or Silent Hill 3 remake really bad. I guess they should do a better remake of Resident Evil 3, but...
Let's check out that elevator.
Sorry, I'm directionally challenged, Maria. I gotta, look at my map for a few. Going the long way. Or am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, it's not blocked on my map. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I just gotta mash X on everything. It is like the original game. Yeah, no turning on a generator in the original game. In the in the original Silent Hill 2. This is a new deal. Yeah, in the original, the elevator, well, not just outright it was active, but yeah, you didn't need to activate a generator to use the elevator. I enjoy that she does all of these little animations, just kind of standing around. Again, seductress character, and they emulate that in a lot of ways. Both her animations, the things she'll say. Not even that, sometimes just the way that she says words. She'll get you sometimes, kind of catch you off guard. I thought you were just looking at something. You're not looking at anything? Guess not. See, now it's spooky. That nice, vibrant color I was talking about earlier coming through the windows, that's here no longer. That was quick, right? Guess we should probably go to the second floor. For a second, I realized, I was like, yeah, we're back at the first floor. I need to go to the next one. There we go. I won't blind you. I won't blind you. Ha-ha! It was kind of neat to take a stop at the first floor before coming up here to see that the light had all gone away already. That was a nice... I'm glad that they made sure that that happened. That after you went to the basement, the light vanishes. Now the rain is here.
Maria?
Feeling a little ill there? Is it just a hangover? My original playthrough of this, I forget that you get separated from Maria here.
You okay?
And after she's gone, you kind of miss her. Again, she's very fleshed out. She feels like a good companion to have with you because
What's going on? Are you sure?
she feels very casual.
It's
Just in
nothing.
her little snarky remarks and quips.
Probably just a hangover.
Warning next time. Stuff like that.
Maybe you should rest.
Yeah. Okay. So comfy.
go look for Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
James? I wanted to ask you. What if you can't find Mary?
Something that's neat
What
is
do you do?
this dialogue that Maria is saying happens if you come back to visit her
I haven't
later
really
on.
thought about that.
In the original game, sorry.
Back soon, okay?
I do kind of miss, in the original game, James has this line where he says, I'm going to go look for her, for Laura. And that is being almost telling of him telling Maria specifically, I'm not looking for Mary right now, I'm looking for Laura. In this one, he just says outright that he's going to go look for Laura. Instead of telling about what's going on in the back of his mind and also wanting to address to Maria that reassurance that he's not looking for Mary right now. Don't worry, you're on the table. Is almost what it made it seem like in the original. But in this one, he just stringently implies it's Laura exclusively that he's looking for. I kind of missed that small nuance, but I do like that they keep that scene. I'm not going for the Maria ending, so I don't want to do this, but I didn't try it in the first playthrough. So again, since she... Holy... The way she's laying right here, we're going to see again in some later playthroughs, and walking in on her looking just deathly still like this was spooky. But yeah, I am wondering what happens if we try to talk to or interact with her here.
Sorry, I just need a moment.
I understand, I'm not going to press it any more than that. We're not going to hang out in this room too long. Right? Wait, can I open this? Nope, never mind. We don't want the Maria ending.
Now, where is that girl?
There's that Brookhaven. Yep. Another one of the tracks that is seemingly unaltered from the original. And now we've got the bubblehead nurses in. I'm surprised people aren't talking about these enemies like they're the assholes. The mannequins are a cakewalk compared to these ones. What's up, dude? They are seemingly the most unpredictable enemy that you run into in terms of their attack patterns. They'll swing as many as 3 times or as few as 1, or sometimes they won't even swing at all. They'll kind of wind up like they're going to, and then they don't swing. And they have a ton of health. Like, you see how much health this one has? There's the third. Holy cow, how are you not dead, woman? Alright, we're gonna top off, but again, see, she just interrupted her swing right there, which is... freaky and weird that she kept twisting her head and watching me as I went around her, as she paused mid-swing. I hate you. I hate you so much. You know what? Alright, now we'll continue. Yeah, the nurses are so sporadic in every way. Their attack patterns and how much health they have. But also, they just kind of seem to show up out of nowhere sometimes. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of them. But that's for good reason. You shouldn't like to encounter certain enemies in a horror game. Yeah, we're definitely crossing into the tougher section of the game now. You guys are going to witness me struggle. Because we're having encounters with not just this guy, but the nurses and a mannequin here in a moment. Of which we should probably start relying on our firearms a little bit more. Woo! I would say that is for anyone that doesn't play a lot of horror games or I guess survival horror games. If you have the option to offset how much health resources you need to delve into versus how much ammo you're using, sometimes the call should be ammo. Maybe I shouldn't have been talking there. There was a radio that was going off. That was spooky. What was that? No? Can't interact with this? Okay. I like all the tricks they do with the radio. Goodness. I hope to see more of that in future remakes, that we get to bump into, you know, random... No, not random, but, you know, a radio that's placed in a believable spot that is doing some crazy stuff as well as the one we carry around. Oh, man, I think I said Silent Hill 4 remake next, but I want a Silent Hill 1 remake so bad. That would be incredible. Because I'm seeing people talk about it online now. They're like, I played Silent Hill 2 remake, and now I want to play Silent Hill 1. How do I do that? And there's not admittedly a perfect way to do that right now. So I would, again, love to see some people get that. Oh! Hear this breathing sound. I think it's in here, in this room right here. This breathing sound was in the original game, and I'm pretty sure this is the boss area we go into later. We'll kind of see if that is correct, because I don't remember where the boss room is. But I remember in the original, when you first enter and you hear the soundtrack that's playing right now, that kind of breathing sound you hear over by the stairwell. And again, it's very close to the boss area in the original. I didn't notice that when I was playing the remake the first go around, so I'm glad I picked up on that. Because I remember thinking that, I'm like, I ran to the stairs immediately when I was playing the remake. That, one of the flashes of the past, or the callbacks from the past, or whatever. That imprint carbon sheet that's in the trash can is something you see in the original. What's funny is a lot of these little inspection stills have a lot of what looks like 2D imagery, which is also reminiscent of the original game. Gosh, when am I gonna stop doing that? I've always liked the Brookhaven sound design because it's so off-putting. See, remember when I said earlier that when you get to Brookhaven, it doesn't feel like Brookhaven? Now it does. In, like, its look and the sound. Like, the dim lights and the dark halls is exactly how it was in the original. I think the original game just jumped in the transition from sunset to nighttime almost too fast. This one did it slightly more gradually. Interesting. Okay. Eyeball. Sounds thunderstormy. I like that as well. Love me some thunderstorm sound design. If you've seen that Autumn Games video I just did very recently, you know that. Layers of Fear, Resident Evil 1. Even in real life, I love the sound of a thunderstorm. And in a video game is just as, well, I guess, comforting and off-putting as you would have in real life. Strange as it sounds. I think that Silent Hill, like I was saying at the start of this clip, does a great job balancing moments that feel comfortable with moments that are off-putting. I think that the use of a thunderstorm here is very effective for conveying that, again, what feels cozy and what also feels ominous or spooky. Okay. We should head back to the director's office. I forget we haven't opened that door yet. We just got a big question mark there, which is indicating, hey, come here. Just go and check out what's here. New puzzle. This was not in the original, but I like that they have this hand because now that I think about it, there's an arm in the window in the original game somewhere, isn't there? Like, somebody watching this, like, you know, fact check me because I'm not going to stop and Google stuff right now. But this arm, I'm pretty sure if you check in one of the hospital rooms in the original, is just like sitting in the window. But I like that they use this here as the puzzle. You have to find 3 wristbands that all correlate to patients of different diagnoses.
That's what they keep telling me. My 3 patients. My 3 hopeless cases. But I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is a matter of diligence, discipline, trial and error, of being as bold as one can be, to go as far as one needs to. I will find what it is that truly ails them, and I will cure them.
Mixed feelings about that chunk right there. I think I like it for the most part. There are some times that Bloober feels stuck in their old ways of being almost too on the nose. This wasn't like on the nose, it's just this was a little bit overtly, not goofy, but like the low voice, the tone of voice, it almost feels a bit too much. Still, I like that it fleshes out the hospital environment and adds more depth to the director character because he is someone that is seemingly referenced multiple times, not just in the original, but in this game. So I like that they do give him a voice. Not gonna lie, I had to use Google for assistance for this puzzle. My first go around, I got pretty stuck, but once you get it, it is pretty obvious. We'll get to there once we, you know, get deeper into the puzzle. And I love this design they did for this room. I don't recall a room looking exactly like this in the original game, but I used to do work with some hospitals. I was an installer, project manager, and crap, I activated that again. This room reminds me a lot of some rooms that I saw at that time. They worked out of older facilities, and they had these old classic radiators near the walls and the secure windows, and, well, not the low lighting, but the paint was kind of chipping here and there. Good people, very good people. Okay, now the hospital doesn't look like, you know, the thing I was talking about. But again, I like the design of that room. It feels, well, not like real, but it feels, I don't know, nostalgic almost, I guess. Especially for people that are probably my age or would go and do, you know, vacations at lake towns and stuff like that. Old lake towns. It feels very familiar. Something I like about Silent Hill, and I've said this before, is that small town horror feeling. Like, Silent Hill as, like, a place. The way it's designed, and the stories, and the people, and everything. Where's that coming from? Where's it coming from? It all feels very much like a familiar town. Like your hometown, almost. Like, you could see resemblances. And that room reminds me a lot of things that I saw in my childhood, you know, like directors' rooms or like classrooms or what have you. I don't know, I think it's very well designed. I think that Bloober knew a lot of what people wanted out of the way things would be designed, and they did a good job creating that environment. I hate that they like slide across the floor when they swing at you. Dog. You're the worst. I hate you. Yeah, I'm out. I'm done with your shit. Seriously, I can't be using my health drinks every time I encounter the nurses. Oh man, I've never gotten used to their attack patterns. The lying figures, the mannequins, yeah, for the most part, but not the frickin' nurses, dude. Yeah, and you know, as we continue, I'm thinking earlier to my displeasure at seeing Brookhaven as it was presented originally on the first floor, but now I'm seeing again that progressive deteriorating atmosphere, and we're not quite Otherworld yet, but it almost feels like we're getting there. Not because the world is actually transitioning, but because the designers knew they were heading in that direction instead of just throwing a switch and you're there, have steadily changed the rooms from being kind of cozy to more haunting. This breathing sound is everywhere. I can't believe I didn't hear it in my original playthrough. Okay. Can't open that, right? Yeah. Still got a couple other spots to check. See this. This looks... Take James out of the picture right here. Looks a lot like if you were just... Actually, yeah, even if James is in the picture... If you threw this out there as a screenshot for Silent Hill 2 Remake and said this is Brookhaven Hospital, people would have went crazy 6 months ago. Because this really does look a lot like the scenes you see in the original, what with like the limited field of vision. Woo! Super good. Well, yeah, that's not gonna work. Don't mind me mashing the X button. And continuously checking the map, as one does. You know, Silent Hill things. Hey, there's that shotgun we were talking about earlier. I think we will take it. It is ironic that they put the oath here next to the shotgun. And also this picture is interesting. I've got a couple ideas of the implications. Some of them leaning towards inclusivity, and some of them leaning more towards... Well, they look similar, but they look different, don't they? Almost like Mary Maria situation is more what I'm thinking. Could be Laura's. Probably Laura's. Feels likely. We see her playing with bears later on. Never put that together in my head when playing the original. However, yeah, this needle that's in the back also feels very much like a Laura thing. Because again, like I said earlier, Laura seems almost like she antagonizes James through the game. And this is almost like an indirect way that she did it by having a needle shoved in a bear that, again, I'm not for sure is Laura's, but is probably Laura's. Stomping his hand. Yeah, this theory tracks that she's supposed to be an antagonist, but not like a town-summoned antagonist. But yes, somebody that does harass James through the game, like a few others. Hold on a second. Let's just, for a moment here... I'm gonna spare one or two because I hate you! Alright, now we're gonna back off. Watch her, like, slide over to on the floor when she attacks me. See what I mean? Glad to see it was just that first one that had an inordinate amount of health. Like... Oh, man. Alright. Is it unlocked? No, it's not. Should have seen that coming. I think this is unlocked. I think I unlocked this earlier. No? Oh, I'm so terrible with keeping directions straight in my head. Keypad and nurse's lounge and the stairwell. I suppose we all haven't checked any of those yet. Find peace and... what? Comfort? Peace and serenity? Nervous. Didn't really check behind me. I'm more just backing into the corner hoping nothing's here. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Come on round the bend. I know you're back there. Ah! No, not again! Not again! No! No, 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 no! Stop! Oh! You listen! Stomp her! Stomp her again! One more time for good measure! Thank you! Oh, goodness. It was kind of neat that she stopped when I asked her to. That was very polite. Oof. You're supposed to peel the toilet paper off before you use it, brother. Is that it? Is that all I came in here for? I guess I did find that key. That was important. Is there anything else I can use in here? Ah, I keep tapping the touchpad instead of up on the D-pad. Okay, let's go golfing. Let's go down. I suppose we didn't check any of the rooms that were next to Maria. We'll do that at some point. Can't go to the roof yet. More Laura drawings. I really do enjoy that they leave more drawings around that kind of almost between encounters and fights and stuff remind you of why you're here in the hospital right now. On that note.
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid, I just want to talk.
Okay. You ever seen a door like this in a hospital? I haven't. I guess you don't really see like these cages and stuff either. Again, we're kind of feeling this slow otherworld transition in the design. I don't know if that's super intentional or not. Is there 2 enemies in here? Oh, crap. Some of those swings and windups are huge, and some of them are so fast. Just kind of gotta catch them off guard, I guess? I don't know. It's almost like being patient and waiting for that first swing is the best thing you can do here. Whoa! The head twitching is so golden. Ah, they did such a good job with that. What was that, dude? That's incredible. That's terrifying. Again, I didn't use the 3D audio and over-ear headphones for my first experience of the remake. So yeah, a little shook. It's, oh my gosh, if you can hear those slight sounds, are horribly gruesome. Is it the hydrotherapy room that I'm hearing? It's like gurgling. Oh, you guys gotta hear that. There's no way you can't hear that. Alright. Whip around a little bit. Or was it you? Are you gurgling? You sound pretty gurgly. Excuse me, miss? I'm looking for the lobby. Gift shop? Either? Come on, dude. Take your best swing at me. How's your stroke? How's your short game? That's a Silent Hill 4 thing. No golf clubs till Silent Hill 4. Asshole! Again, what sounded like a horrible dying scream just emitted from that bubblehead nurse as we snuffed her life out. Pretty spooky. No, not that. This. There you go. A little enthusiastic, aren't you, James? Oh, I love that sound. Well, let's check out this X-ray room first. Okay, I know it's just an X-ray, but this reminds me of Silent Hill 4. Eileen in the hospital. Spoilers? Oops. Yada yada yada. One of the pictures is nowhere to be found. I'm sure it's on the first floor somewhere. You know, where all those keys lead to. Alright. Out the window. We'll check these other rooms, and then we'll go down the stairs. Ooh, boy. I'm excited for other things. I like Brookhaven well enough. There's a few specific things that I am eager to see, but for the most part, I love everything that comes after Brookhaven the best. The best parts of Silent Hill 2 happen after Brookhaven. In my opinion. Like the Historic Society, the prison, the labyrinth. Honestly, the lake, I'm going to include the lake because of everything that happens at the end of the labyrinth and your time to simply sit and reflect for a full 60 seconds or so, just rowing across the water. It's dark. It's dark shit, man. Ooh, we're going to get into it. I'm excited. All right. There's another room, right? No, combination lock. I don't think I found anything for that yet. Can't go to the roof yet. I don't think so, at least. Take these. Anything back here? No. Yeah, kind of saw that coming. Was hoping maybe for like a extra health drink or something. I just love to have all the stuff. I want to have all the gear, all the equipment. I don't know if there's a limited number of collectibles per playthrough, but if there is, and it's like you can check all the boxes on how many collectibles you got, I'm trying to get as many as possible. Frame rate suffers from time to time when transitioning between areas. Not my favorite thing, but not horrible, not unseen. Certainly beats the years past of seemingly like 24 FPS games. There was this time where it felt like, I think it was like in that transition from like 360 PS3 era to Xbox One, PS4 era. every game felt like it was 30 FPS and that the frame rate would still drop intensely. I'm glad we're past that. I'm glad we're at a point where you can toggle that and make your games look better at the cost of lower frame rate. I like them looking better with a higher, or slightly worse with a lower frame rate or with higher frame rate, because it's just so much more smooth. We're not going to fire this weapon. This might be a bad idea because there's two of them in here. Let's try to bait this one out a little. Come on, come on. Don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. Do I suck? Ah, I suck! Yeah, I'm panicking! No, no, no! Okay, you gotta go, dude. You've overstayed your welcome. Oh, jeez, they freak me out. I think the nurses freak me out. Not more than any enemy in the game, but the base enemies? Yeah, the nurses freak me out, dude. It's the twitching. Cool. We love just crawling through things. I didn't notice this earlier. Maybe I did and I'm already forgetting. Yep, I forgot, because we've been in this room before, haven't we? Oh, you don't need the pistol. Come on. Don't be shy. Gotcha. Cool. I really enjoy the added sounds they do for the enemies. I think you need one more just in case. Your friend got up earlier pretty easy. Yeah, we've definitely been through here. My bad. Press on. Wait, your head's looking at something, though. What are you looking at here, James? I'll take it. And you know what? On that note, which button is a shotgun? Here we go. We should load that puppy up. I really enjoy that and this is a smart idea because there's only 3 firearms in the game. They assign a firearm to each button on the D-pad with the exception of the top button, which is your map. But I love that you don't have to switch weapons by using an on-screen pop-up. And if you just remember where your weapons are assigned to, and you know, I think you probably customize this in the menu, but if you know where your weapons are assigned to, can just quick select the one that you want. Feels conducive to the low HUD environment of Silent Hill, but also gives you the ability to maintain the flow of combat. James can just whip out a shotgun or a rifle or a pistol. The rifle once you find it, obviously, but and also his pipe, the lead pipe. I should elaborate. Not just at any moment. Bam! Now bam! Now bam! Now bam again! Boom! Alright, I forget. We got a key for something. I think it was L1, and I ran the opposite direction of it. We're gonna go that way now. Whew, look at that. How spooky. I like that they have these, like, sparking dim lights at the end of hallways. Not quite. This one? what is it? Inner ward. Where's that? Director's office, maybe? Or am I just not looking at it on the map? Yeah, I don't know. Probably the director's office. We'll see. We'll check there next. Again, I don't remember Brookhaven all that well. This area looks almost exactly like one of the hospital rooms you would see in the original. Like with all of the blanket covered up boxes and stuff everywhere. There we go. I forget where we're supposed to take this to. Hold up. Oh, wait. Hold up. Ooh, that's spooky. That 3D audio design is really good. I don't even remember if we see anything, but man, it got me. It's spooky. Alright, where are we taking this to? Here? Yeah. They do a strange job with moving the boxes in this, and that you can only move in like 8 very specific directions. Dude, get on the thing. There you go. Gotta be very specific about it. There we go. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. Sat there, head in hands, sobbing, quivering. Moved her to the corner. Corner bed? Not corner bed. There's a lot of things that feel general that you just like kind of have to interpret what or who people might be talking about. Sometimes they could be talking about someone random, but a lot of times the themes or the context feels like it's alluding to other characters. Like in the original, there's this note that you find on the rooftop. I forget if it's in this. I think it's still in the remake, but there's this note you find on the rooftop that seems like something that maybe Mary might have said. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't Mary. I think people have debunked that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't see you, but I heard you. You down there? Don't mind me. Inspect everything. Press X on everything. Alright, we're going into the hole in the wall. I wish the frame rate didn't dip with the cutscenes either, especially with the cutscenes. I think it's Luke Roberts, right? Dude is so good. Totally how I would react if I was stuck in a wall like this. I do not do great with small spaces. Sure, plenty of others that have had a similar encounter would probably say the same. You know, good acting on Luke Roberts' parts, having a kind of panicked moment there. Locked? I'd assume it's locked, and that's where this hole's here. How are we looking? Please keep the noise down. I will say, again, I was playing Far Cry 3 the other day. I kind of miss the time when, maybe some games still do this really well, but I kind of miss when guns sounded like guns. There's something about the shot from a pistol that doesn't sound exactly like a real gun to me. Now there's the purple bull card down at the bottom left by the typewriter. One of the key items that you use in the original game. And frankly, when I saw the bull card there, I got a little sad because I thought that our beloved puzzle box was going to be missing. And you do still have the box. They just do it a little bit different. I like the original puzzle more. I will say that outright. The original puzzle in Brookhaven, I straight up think was more enjoyable. I like this bracelet puzzle they do here. I like the box puzzle because it feels so ridiculous and nonsensical, which was fitting for, like, Brookhaven specifically. Come on, dude. Word. Yeah, one more. Just like, where did you come from? Oh boy, alright. Moving on. Again, what a different scene than what we saw here like 20 or 30 minutes ago. It looks so vastly different. Ah, there's nothing. Something there. Eyeball. Right. We have a inner sanctum key, right, is what it was? The fact that the game doesn't pause is, like, awesome, but also so nerve-wracking, because you'll remember in one of my other playthroughs, in the apartments section, I bumped into a couple of enemies while I was at the save screen. Didn't think that it would do that. Thought it paused at the save screen. It does not pause at the save screen. Now I'm just nervous and I don't want to go this way. I hate the nurses, man. Oh, two of them? Yeah, let's not do that. I remember how that went last time. It was not great. We're going to keep on this direction. Oh, I guess Inner Sanctum would probably be like this, well, what I just walked past. That's what it is. Damn it. Alright, we're going that way. The both of you? Well, how about a little bit of this? Alright, that was a waste of ammo. See that? Yeah, I got a lot of reason to be scared of the nurses, man. Holy cow. You took 2 shells to the face! Yeah, not good, not good, not good. Wait, I need to stomp on your friend! Be dead. You be dead. You be dead. Stay dead. I'm over it, man. I'm not over it. I'm... It's so intense. Ooh, locked bathroom door. We have to attempt to open it 3 times. No? I swear, I hope it's in the game somewhere. I didn't see it my first go, but I'm going in depth. We gotta find it. For those that don't know what I'm looking for, one of the bathrooms in the original game has a jump scare. I've been eager to see if Bloober has kept it somewhere. I just killed a bunch of your friends, man. You don't want to... I don't think you want to smoke. Aha! There is a little bit of a sneak element in this, I suppose. Again, you'll see me notice. You'll notice I'm turning off my flashlight occasionally to kind of reduce my visibility, or avoiding running when possible. And I forget, if you get the drop on an enemy, they will instantly drop like a sack of taters. Surprise! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Guess I wasn't close enough. Did you just lie down voluntarily? Oh, run around on the floor, okay. Ooh, that's broken. Yikes. Dog! Give him one more. For good measure. Wonderful. Did I check everything down here already? There's a day room. Day room! Ah! I'm not sorry about that. I am now? Yeah, she definitely heard that. Fight me! Ah, there's got to be some kind of method to it. Because that one felt kind of clean. Like, there's times where encounters with the nurses feel so simple and so easy, and then others where not so much. Can I go out here? Oh yeah, you can go out here. Nope, not yet. Forget you get to go outside. Original game, you don't go outside. The way it's down there, it looks like an ear, doesn't it? We'll get to that later. We'll come back to you in time. Hey, check it out. Health? In the hospital? Unheard of. Here we go. Spooky Town Central out here. Let's see if we can't just sneak past these guys. I really enjoy the addition of this exterior area. They allude to, you know, a courtyard in the original, but they don't really use it. Ah, shoot! Alright, we're getting the thing and we're running. I kind of forget they're just gonna follow me in here. Maybe just the one? Hopefully just the one. Okay. I think we got lucky. Probably this direction, right? Yeah. I think this is locked. Yeah, nothing yet. Ooh, the radio, keeping me super nervous. I really felt so confident in this playthrough the whole time up until bumping into the nurses. Now you guys are gonna find out I'm bad at video games. That could not have been a better timed moment for that to happen. Cool, a catheter. Up! Come here, boy. Whoa! I got a little greedy there. Usually 2 swings is all you should do before dodging when you're fighting a mannequin, but I guess it worked out in my favor. I'm not going to complain about it. Already looking here? Definitely already looking here. Oh, man. It's intense, dude. Alright. Haven't checked this lounge yet. We need to get a key for the pool pump. Drain in the pharmacy, I think, is what we need. Oh, look at that. How Silent Hilly. Jeez, the sound design is so good. Definitely thought that third word was beans for a second. I guess I'm hungry. You also notice this detail that everybody's faces seems to be, like, scribbled out, or not scribbled out, but just blurred. Can't make it out. I like that. I don't know if it's representative of something specific. Gosh, there's some things that almost sound like voices that I could, like, try to make out. And then there's things that just sound like demons. Mostly demons. No, dude, this thing right here. Oh, there you go, my guy. Alright, we're gonna go to... Where's that key code? Is it on the floor above me? Oh, it's on the floor above me, okay. Well, it didn't seem overtly complicated. I'm sure I can remember that, and I could also just reference my, notes or memos. Let's go this direction. I think is this how I'm supposed to do this? I forget. Needle catheter. I'd use it here, don't I? Yeah, needle catheter. More referencing the original game. That box puzzle I mentioned earlier, you use in the original to get a thread for fishing a key out of this drain, which you'll notice has that green goo seeping out of it, which we've seen a couple of times. Oddly placed green goo that just doesn't seem like it has any specific, not like use or reason, but it just seems so out of place that, like, nothing else is like this in Silent Hill 1 or 3 or 4. It's so James to reach your hand or stick something into a green, nasty drain or hole or something. Gosh, I got so caught up in that for a second, I kind of realized. Maintenance key, right. Wait, hang on. Doesn't look like you could open a door. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Don't know where it's coming from. I don't like it. We should probably just check it out while we're here. You! Crap! Wanna try it again? Bet you won't. Or you will. Okay, you're really good at that. Did you play softball? Holy cow, dude. I gotta figure out these freaking nurses. They're gonna take all my health. Seriously, everybody's on about the mannequins. The nurses are the worst. I love the progression of the hospital. How everything just seems to get increasingly more ridiculous and crazy. Like, that's... Look at that. That's nasty, dude. Not a huge fan of bugs. Delicious. Let's leave that one for now, actually. I might not get the drop on this one, but... not quite how I wanted. Crap. You make me so nervous. You bother me. You know that? They're also so tanky. Like, they don't budge for nothing. Seems the only thing that stops up the nurse, and you know what? You need a couple more of these, because I saw you and your friends get up like 2 or 3 times already in this video. Goodness. I'm jacked up again, man. Alright, let's see if we can't get the drop on this nurse. The twitching. Brother, how did you see me? Wait, there's another one. Uh-oh. Or was that just echoing that I heard? Nope, there it is. Damn it, James. Alright, let's just make this happen now. Jack wagon! Come on, dude, fall over. It would be so convenient if you fell over when I swung here. Hey, look at that! Yeeks. I separated her head from her body a little bit. Jeez, I'm burning through so many health items. Oh, it's terrible. My goodness. I guess I still have a lot, but I don't like using them. Man, I didn't know that lying figure was back here. I really like how they did the combat. I know I've kind of already done this a lot, but I enjoyed the added depth of the enemy placement and the fact that the lying figure is crawling around and was likely crawling around before I entered this room. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, like, great enemy placement to have them hiding behind a counter and me see this prominently placed nurse here, which tempts my fate to go and say, hey, I'm gonna get the drop on the nurse, only for the lying figure to come and get the drop on me. If I was not wearing my headphones, totally would have got me. Did still get me, obviously. I'm pretty messed up here. Guess there's a storage room we haven't checked out yet. Locked. Locked. Bathroom. Locked. Bathroom. Shotgun shells. You get 2. How many do I have now? 6? 12 total? I might want to start using my handgun a little more. Alright, where was I going? right. The pool room. Away we go. Inner ward. I suppose I didn't see those giant letters marking it as inner ward when I first came through here. I don't know if I want to mess with you right now. Yeah. No. Just no. I don't mess with you right now. We're not going to do that. Was it this way? I'm already lost again. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I don't want to be getting in water. It's kind of neat they've got this this lying figure placed in here. Cute. And this other one. There's a thing. I'm pretty sure there's something in here that I'm supposed to pick up. Oh, look, it's right here. With this black goop gushing out of the wall. No? Just an eyeball? What am I supposed to be picking up here? Supposed to pick something up here, right? There's a question mark. James. Make it easy for me, buddy. Am I just not looking at it right? I mean, there's supposed to be something here, right? I'm crazy? I might have to turn this on for a sec. Hang on. I'm breaking the rules. Am I nuts? What was the point of draining the pool? Did I pick something up and just totally forget, like, the moment after? Am I going nuts? Yeah, dude, I didn't get nothing out of that. Huh. I agree, James. I agree. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to turn that setting back off, because I don't really want to have it there. Not sure what the question mark is about. There's a eyeball that's gushing some things. I don't really know what to do with that. I don't remember what to do there. There's combination lounge. There's the X-ray thing. Treatment room, keypad, sure, why not? I'm a little bummed that I don't know what to do here with this eye thing. We'll figure that out. Probably something I missed elsewhere, I suppose. Where's the stairs? Up we go, up we go. Is there anything up here? I already went up here, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. Keypad. Not keypad. Quick, go, quick, go, quick. Nice. Man, I love the original sound design. I'm not gonna lie, after this whole playthrough, I might just have to do a playthrough of the Enhanced Edition again. Yeah, I do enjoy the additional use of, like, bug rooms and your light kind of clearing them out. Bugs were not nearly as prominent in the original, and I kind of get why. I don't think that bugs have an insane amount to do with James's psyche, other than just, I don't know, being disgusting. Man, that note is so creepy. I kind of had mixed feelings about it my first go around, but again, all the stuff that they add is... it all fits. Oh. Pardon me. Moldy. No more bug. Check it out. Not moldy. Alright, now we need to go back up to the X-ray viewer. Is that on this floor? Up floor, up floor. Cool. I love being able to use signs and not having to open my map. I may have spoke too soon. X-ray room? X-ray room. Like this way? Or like this way? Probably not that way. Yeah, this feels more correct. Alright, I got a couple of things to add here. Kind of forget how to add the things. Here we go. I'll put that there. Yeah. I got another one for you. Yep. And the puzzle here is kind of like a... how do I rotate this? I forgot to rotate this. Ah. Match them up. There we go. And no, not a let's go somewhere else, I guess. Or maybe it does go up here. That, yep. And then this guy to complete the picture. Four 3712. Four 37 12. Bodacious. Let's continue. Ooh, more nasty bug room. Look at that grody. Alright. nasty. Somebody pointed this out again. I saw something online where somebody mentioned that they were seeing, like, shadows of people, like, burned into the walls of certain environments. I'm pretty sure that's more something you see in the apartment area. But in the bed, for a second, I thought I made out a figure of a person, but no, just blood and guts and goop. Some nastiness. Alright, we got one more we need. Do we have any keys right now? What keys do we got? I'm sure it's got something to do with this eye thing. We see the eye again. Where did we get the key for this? Something there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I just need to go try again. I don't know. Oof. That frame rate between floors. Yowza. Can do it again? A little bit. I don't think I neglected anything down here, did I? Maybe the day room. Maybe that other restroom. I don't think the restroom's got anything important. Maybe I skipped through the garden too fast? I don't know. Just because I felt like you needed some. Oh, hey! Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been through here, haven't we? We've been through here before. Tisk, dude. I like that, like the hand on the wall there. I almost missed that. Yeesh. Alright, something here. This doesn't feel right. It feels like there should be something here, and it's, like, not spawned in. Here, let's take one of these and see if James's head reacts to anything. It doesn't look like it is. Have you guys ever met a dipshit? Because that's me. can't believe that. All right. No. You don't got to turn this into a thing, dude. Director room, I think, is on the second floor, right? Let's keep moving. I'll get you. Don't think I won't. Ah, man, it's so good. No matter how many times I've played the original, this is probably going to keep smacking me for several playthroughs. Even the original still hits very hard. There's something about the Laura plays the piano theme that no matter how many times I hear it, always strikes me with this extremely deep melancholy feeling. And away we go! Alright, now that we've finally got these on here, again, you can kind of make out in these different bracelets differences between the patients. And I think once we get the order of the wristbands right, he should... Well, that was just wonderful timing. Again, all of the faces are kind of smudged out. This kind of reminds me of Layers of Fear a little bit. I enjoy this red room. I like that they do this a lot, where they have these red lamps in the save rooms. It's kind of interesting. All right. Can I not like look at this? Look at this. Holy cow! I did not see this up close my first playthrough. Ah, these are different dated medical procedures. This looks like electroshock. That looks like the ice pick lobotomy, or just a lobotomy. Transorbital lobotomy? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And I don't know what this one is. A bunch of pills, I guess. It's a cool detail here. I didn't notice that in my first play. Anyways, here we finally find that missing button that we were looking for earlier, which we'll use on the safe. I also like this. This puzzle feels exactly like the book puzzle from Silent Hill 3. Well, not exactly, but very similar to. I also just enjoy little basic-ass puzzles like these. Kind of fun. No, that's not right. Perfect. Also, another detail I like. I like that we're finally getting to this point so I can call this out. Not only does this bookshelf puzzle remind me of Silent Hill 3, but the alchemical symbols along the bottom here remind me a lot of the original Silent Hill. In Silent Hill 1, alchemical symbols felt like they were a lot more prominent than you would see in other Silent Hill games. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but I think that like backwards looking moon thing on number 8, I want to say that's Saturn? I know one in here is Jupiter. I see Mercury. Again, my alchemy knowledge is pretty basic and also very dated. Yeah, a lot of alchemical symbols in here. Just general symbols, you know, for elements. Saw a little copper, saw iron, I think. Plug it in. Alright. And now we need to look at this wristband. I didn't get this my first go around, but you're supposed to come back to the wristband puzzle and actually use these numbers. 924571. So 924571. I think that it gives you a little bit of assistance. Putting these in 924571. I think it's wait, what am I looking at here? Hang on. So 92. What looks to be the almost like the Deathly Hallows symbol from Harry Potter. What was that other one I just saw? I want to say this was it. I could be totally wrong here. Nine, 2, 4, 5. Hold up. I keep doing that. Four, 5, 7, 1, right? Was it 9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1? 7, 1. I do like that it doesn't wipe your progress on the puzzle as you continuously check your map and the wristband. All right, 7, 1. Did I just mess that up? What was the last one? No. Fantastico, rooftop key. And a note. Those first two lines up there seem to allude almost to the blurry faces in the photographs that we see. I could also be wrong about that. I'm eager to get up to the rooftop. No, it looks locked. The other way it is. Hope we don't bump into anything more. Let's see. Just run past the stairs. Yep. That sound didn't sound good. Sounds like something hurt me or something. Haha. To the rooftop. Now, I'm glad to be here. I've been looking forward to getting to the rooftop here because, well, one, when you go to the rooftop in the original, there's this notebook that you find out on the roof, and I kind of forgot if it was here in the remake or not. It's been a while since I had my first playthrough of this already. I want to see if we can find it. Very sad note talking about rain and things. But also I was eager to get here because we love Pyramid Head, and I wanted to see the Pyramid Head encounter. And I was kind of baiting it out, more or less, my first playthrough. I was like, alright, I'm not ready to progress yet. Maybe that's why I never ended up finding the thing I was looking for. Is because it really caught me off guard the first time. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. No, bummer. Alright. Just hop in this room. Right? This is the note I was looking for. Wow, I'm dumb. I forgot this is like, yeah, kind of obviously placed. Yeah, this is a note that you find in the first game out on the rooftop. And it feels like maybe something Mary would have written in some of her last days. They did expand this last bit. That last little piece here on the note where she says it's time to go home. And then it's, in the original, it just says I, and then it trails off, and then the note cuts off. I almost missed that a little bit. Wait. When I shut up, you can faintly hear what sounds like Laura humming. Anyways, I feel like the first game still did have a little bit of additional air of mystery that this game didn't do quite as well. Alright, here we go. I was not expecting that my first go. Like, I knew that Pyramid Head was going to show up. I didn't think it was going to be right there. What caught me off guard most is that Bloober has been doing intros to cutscenes with these, like, fade in and fade out moments. And that moment just, like, bam, snaps into the cutscene. And I love that they do that because, again, they subvert your expectations continuously in this game. Wandering around the roof, wondering when Pyramid Head's going to show up, because again, if you played the original, you know it's coming. But instead of their usual cutscene that they do, that usual transition, they just jump right into it. Alright, and now we've made it to the other part of the hospital, 3rd floor. Thank you, Mr. Pyramid Head, for putting us where we need to be. I love the inclusion of a hydrotherapy room for any Silent Hill 1 enjoyers. For those that don't know Silent Hill 1, go freaking play it, man. Yeah, that humming I was hearing earlier was definitely Laura, because I'm still hearing it. Nice, 7 bullets. I guess I know what's coming. I shouldn't be too excited about that. Nah. We'll save after the fact. Gosh, I don't know why I even opened my map. I know where I am. It's so instinctive. Yeah, I guess I just don't want to stumble upon Laura too soon. I'd like to do all the looting that I can. Is this what I think it is? Yeah! This puzzle was a little turd in the original. So, for finding Laura, you don't find her at this point in the original game. In the original game, Pyramid Head does his thing and pushes you forward after the rooftop. You fall into one of these rooms, and wandering in there, you find those numbers in the wall marked in blood, and they look different every time. They will shuffle what numbers appear, and each, I guess, number position looks slightly different, depending on the number that they put there. And the combinations that they do are nuts, because some of the numbers look really similar to one another, and I've seen half a dozen posts on forums, people asking the community, please help me interpret the numbers. So yes, in a way, I'm kind of sad the box puzzle is not here in its normal form, but I'm also kind of glad they did away with that chunk of the puzzle, because, yeah, interpreting the numbers was a bear. But yeah, I do miss the insanity of the box puzzle in the original game, because it was just so strange. It felt perfectly off-putting to have in this kind of, like, psych ward environment. Alright, that's enough pitter-patter, and let's go find Laura if I haven't already scared her off with my smashing of windows. there's that bear I was talking about earlier. I would say it's a safe bet that the bear we
Laura?
bumped into with the needle is Laura's bear.
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do.
I
What's the
prefer
big
original
deal?
Laura sometimes, especially with
You
that
gonna
big
yell at me
fat
if I don't?
blabbermouth. She doesn't feel as much like an 8-year-old girl here.
I won't, please.
Not in her attitudes.
I
She
need
feels
you.
like an 8-year-old girl written by an adult.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, I can't let you just
I
run
guess
around
her
this place like
kiddish
her.
mannerisms
My
felt
what?
more kiddish in the original.
Stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
They do keep this illusion here that Laura doesn't see the monsters,
it?
though.
A letter.
And that you might get hurt, and she says, by
From
what?
Mary.
what?
I hid it. In there.
There's a scene earlier where she originally would have implied that in the original iteration. But in this part, they kind of move that implication to this cutscene, which fits well.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha!
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
It's the magic word.
Laura!
Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't open it.
The writing feels kiddish.
Brad!
It's her mannerisms, I guess, that I
In your dreams,
find
fart face.
more kiddish in the original.
Open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Not just once, not twice, 3 times you get the fart face. She only calls you a fart face once in the original. It feels a little gratuitous here to have done it that many times, but I'm about it. But this, I love this. Behold, flesh lips! I love the way they do this boss fight because the original game was scary and that it felt very ominous to hear, like, the sounds, but the boss itself just kind of floated around the map. But having to, like, track its movements overhead by the ceiling panels, that's really sick. And also, looking at it through the ceiling tiles is honestly kind of more scary to me. I also like these added animations they do. The original literally was just the monster would stick down from the ceiling, float around, and at times it would try to scoop you up. But here it seems to use this boxed-in metal look to its advantage to have additional attacks. Like this. I like that they keep something similar to the original sound. You can hear that kind of groaning sound. But again, it's a fresh take. Okay, now I have no clue where it is. Ooh. Dude, seeing the feet through the broken ceiling is so freaky. You see, it becomes progressively more damaged as well, the cage around the outside, and as the cage becomes more damaged, it'll whoop, use the broken cage to attack you more. How much ammo do I have? Pre-stacked. I am confident. Come on down! Hold up. Yeah, in the original game, there were also a couple of these that would show up. Like, you would kill one, and then about the time you were done killing one, a second would show up. And I like that there's only one here, because it makes the boss feel more terrifying. Ah! I missed it. Where'd it go? Ah! Wait! Oh, no! Oh, I was mashing the equipment button to get it open, and it didn't open. Ah, that sucks. Whatever. I was about to say, we're gonna beat this boss like literally it's nothing, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, round 2! Yeah, of boss redesigns in the game, this is my second favorite, I think. There is one boss after the labyrinth section in particular that I'm a huge fan of. After the labyrinth section. Oh, I didn't even dodge. Destroying the environment as well is a cool little detail, because again, in the first, it would just kind of... the thing would drop down, and then it would just float around the map and chase you. Or float around the arena and chase you. And in this, you get the added level of... it's already broken this spot in the ceiling, so you have to kind of peek up and hope that you can make it out in the dark. Jeez, I wish this thing would drop down. Where you at? We'll just top ourselves off. I think we're going to keep our health high this time. Come on, dude. Come on. It gets kind of fast here, doesn't it? James. I see you up there. Don't think I don't. Here it comes. I was just getting to the part of the boss fight I really wanted to dig into as well. Because again, great boss. We all saw it coming, everybody that's played the original game. But this part right here, where it drops down and becomes a spider-type enemy, we did not see that coming. I liked the additional transformation, and I still like this, don't get me wrong. Whoop. Oh! I liked the addition of having it in its original form and just have, you know, some spikes or whatever that break apart and become part of its attack patterns. But this part is awesome because I am an arachnophobe. I am terrified of spiders. And yeah, its movement here really gets me. You'll also notice the arm just draped over the top. Spooky. Woo! Woo! Keep on the move, James. Come on. Turn around. Heal up. Come on, dude. I don't want to use my shotgun on you, but I totally will. Am I out of ammo? Oh, I'm out of ammo! I like this added attack where it screams. It's referred to as the flesh lips, right? I remember envisioning, like, if somebody was to do a Silent Hill 2 movie, what should they do about the flesh lips? And I thought having a scream that, like, burns James's ears or, like, has blood come from his ears would be fitting of that, because, like, look at the lips. They're, very symbolic of, wounding words, maybe? Yeah, that's very on the nose. I tried to make it, I tried to imply what that means, but yeah, you get it. See our otherworld transition here.
James. James.
Yeah, the Flesh Lips boss fight in the remake is certainly a huge improvement over the original, which was, you know, original Silent Hill 2 wasn't super crazy involved with combat or anything. That outside part I mentioned earlier, the only area you see outside in the original, this is it. You just wake up out here after the otherworld transition, and here you are. So yeah, a lot of difference in that area, I would say, versus the original. But I would say most of it for the better. I will say the hospital area this go-around definitely has grown on me. I had a very, very sharp learning curve in a bad way regarding the nurses in the remake. Definitely having an easier time with that now. Is it a piano? Hello? A piano. Alright. Otherworld Hospital section. Frankly, I'm going to dive into this area more in the next playthrough. Hopefully we'll tackle the hospital section next. I spent a lot of time in the outside today. But, gosh, this right here. You can just tell that they didn't just play Silent Hill 2, they played all of the original Silent Hills, because this scene right here just looks straight out of Silent Hill 1, or Silent Hill 3, minus the red square. Again, we're going to dig into the Otherworld section of the hospital next go-around, but for today, oh, I love that sound. I mentioned earlier that I wanted them to keep the nightmare sounds. The Otherworld Hospital area, to me, is, like, defined by this sound. So I'm glad they kept that. Again, we're going to get into that more in the next playthrough. For those that joined us today, appreciate you guys joining in. Leave it down in the comments. What spooky games are you guys playing this season? I'm curious. You're probably all playing Silent Hill 2. A lot of people are playing Silent Hill 2. It's really blowing up right now. So glad that this game is getting a revival the way that it deserves, and let's hope that that wave continues for the rest of the franchise. Again, thank you guys for watching here today. Join me here in the next couple of days, and we will delve into the other world of Brookhaven Hospital. See you guys.